Before there was light, there was a name whispered in the dark. Ra. Not spoken, remembered. In the beginning, there was only noon, the endless, suffocating sea of chaos. No sky, no earth, no breath. Just cold, infinite water stretching beyond thought. And within that abyss, something stirred. A pulse, a will, a single consciousness burning in the black. Ra did not awaken. He decided to exist. From the silent waters, a mound rose, the Benben Stone, piercing the surface like a blade through flesh. And upon it stood Ra, self-created, self-born, the first flame. No mother, no father, no master. His body was light itself, radiant and terrible. And where his feet touched the stone, existence began to tremble. He opened his eyes, and dawn was born. But light is never gentle at its birth. With a voice that cracked the emptiness, Ra spoke the first word, a word of power, a word that split the chaos and gave it order. From his breath came Shu, god of air, invisible yet eternal. From the moisture of his mouth came Tefnut, goddess of moisture, whose tears tasted like the first rain. They stepped into being trembling, not as children, but as extensions of his will. Ra watched them with burning intensity. He had created life, but life required structure. Shu lifted the sky. Tefnut spread the dew of beginnings. And still the void stretched beyond them. So he wept. His tears fell upon the stone and transformed into humanity. Fragile, fleeting creatures blinking beneath a newborn sun. They looked up at him in awe and terror, their skin warmed by his radiance, their shadows cast long across a world still forming. He loved them. But love from a god is a dangerous thing. As ages passed, Ra grew powerful beyond comprehension. Each morning he sailed across the sky in his solar bark, illuminating the world. Each night he descended into the Duat, the underworld, where darkness waited to devour him. There, coiled in endless hatred, lurked Apophis, a serpent older than fear. Apophis was chaos reborn, the echo of noon's rage. Every night it rose from the abyss, jaws wide enough to swallow eternity, seeking to extinguish Ra's light. And every night Ra fought, not with sword or spear, but with will. The battle was unseen by mortals, but they felt it in their bones. Storms shook the desert, winds howled like mourning spirits, the earth quaked when Apophis struck. And when dawn came again, when Ra emerged victorious, the world breathed in relief. But victory came at a cost. Ra was eternal, but not untouched. Time began to weigh upon him. His once blazing flesh grew old, his golden skin dimmed to the hue of dying embers. Humanity, forgetful and foolish, began to question him. Whispers spread. He is weak. He grows old. Why bow to a fading sun? Ra heard them. A god always hears. Rage simmered beneath his aging skin. From his blazing eye, his living weapon, he summoned Sekhmet, the lioness goddess, born of fury and flame. She descended upon humanity like a sandstorm of blood. Her claws tore through rebellion. Her roar split cities in half. The Nile ran red with the arrogance of mortals. Ra watched, and for a moment, he felt nothing. But annihilation is a lonely victory. As humanity teetered on the brink of extinction, Ra hesitated. These were his tears, his creation, so he tricked Sekhmet. He flooded the land with beer dyed red as blood. The lioness drank, mistaking it for slaughter. She drank until her fury drowned in intoxication, until she collapsed beneath the weight of her own wrath. Humanity survived, but they never forgot the lesson. The sun could love, and the sun could destroy. Yet the most dangerous power Ra possessed was not his light. It was his true name. In ancient belief, a god's true name was the core of their existence, the key to command them, to unravel them, to become them. Ra guarded his name fiercely. He spoke many titles: Creator, King of the Gods, Father of Light. But his true name remained locked in the furnace of his being, until Isis came. Isis, goddess of magic, of wisdom, of ambition veiled in devotion. She watched Ra weaken with age, saw the drool fall from his lips as he sailed across the sky, saw how his steps faltered when he descended each dusk, and she desired what no one dared to seek: his power. From the saliva of the aging god, she crafted a serpent, not of flesh alone, but of spell and shadow. She placed it along Ra's daily path. When Ra passed, radiant but distracted, the serpent struck. Its venom was not natural. It was forged from the substance of Ra himself. The pain was unimaginable. Fire consumed the god of fire. His body convulsed. His light flickered. The heavens dimmed. He summoned the gods, demanding healing. They trembled powerless before this mysterious toxin. Isis stepped forward. "I can cure you," she said softly, "but only if you tell me your true name." Ra resisted. The venom spread like darkness through his veins. The sky cracked with thunder. Humanity fell to their knees as eclipses swallowed the sun. In agony beyond comprehension, Ra understood the inevitable. Even gods cannot outrun time. He leaned close to Isis and whispered the forbidden syllables, the sound that birthed stars, the vibration that split chaos, the word that held the architecture of reality. The moment Isis heard it, power surged the more. Ra was healed, but something had shifted. A piece of him now lived in her. The balance of divinity fractured. Eventually, Ra could no longer rule the world directly. His strength waned. His battles with Apophis grew harder, his light less absolute. So he ascended. He withdrew to the heavens, leaving Osiris, then Horus, to rule in his place. But each dawn he still sails. Each night he still fights. The war against chaos never ends. And somewhere in the hidden chambers of the divine, Isis still carries his true name. A secret heavier than the pyramids, more dangerous than any blade. Because knowledge is power, and power is never free. They say when the sun sets in blood-red hues, it is not beauty. It is memory. Memory of the first flame rising from nothing. Memory of a god who created himself. Memory of the night battles where light nearly died. And if you listen carefully at dawn, when the world is silent and the horizon burns, you might hear it. A whisper beneath the wind. Ra, still watching, still burning, still waiting.